My mother, whose name was Florence Plaisted at that time, she was from Shingle House, Pennsylvania, but she'd gone to a business college and someplace in that area, I don't know where, and became a secretary or whatever they became in those days. And she got a job at the what they used to call the Merrill Sewell Company in Frewsburg, which was a condensed milk factory. And she came to Frewsburg, so and became a local girl. And she told me that she was quite young. She was only about 19, I think, 18, 19. And she told me that at that time she had known Robert Jackson because I believe it was the one of the Fenton families in Frewsburg. One of them had a big farm out just outside the village, and they had dances, and she used to go to the dance with Bob Jackson. So, but strange as it seems, she didn't know my father at that time. But I remember, to me, I was only about, but I saw him up at the Moonbrook riding stables. He was well-known horseman. Of course, his folks were in the livery business, and he used to ride horses. He had a horse someplace, or supposedly up in Lakewood someplace, in some stable up there. But he used to attend the horse shows that they had at the Moonbrook riding stable. And I had a pony at that time that I kept at the Cornell farm. Mm-hmm. And young Lucy Cornell, she was about 9, I guess, at the time. She used to take my pony and enter my pony in the pony class at the horse show. Well, of course, since it was my pony, I had to go up and see how things made out. And anyway, we were out. I was usually out at the Cornell farm anyway, most of the time. And so the one time I was over there, why, I noticed this gentleman who seemed to be sitting on the end of a stick, a walking stick. And it was the first time I had seen one of those walking sticks that they're the top, the handle splits open so to make a little seat out of them. And I'd never seen one of those things, and that interested me. And so I guess I was staring, I was watching it, Bob Jackson at the time, and I didn't know it was him. But I noticed that a number of people came along and talked to him and spoke to him. So I asked somebody, I said, who was that fellow over there with that strange device? And they said, well, that's Bob Jackson. Well, then it dawned on me, I'd heard that name before, and I knew a little bit more about it.